Why might somebody be interested in investing in properties outside of their local area or out of state from where they live? I'm going to give you 3 reasons to consider if you're thinking about investing in properties, because you may want to invest outside your local area. Who knows? The 3 reasons are: number one, your local area may just not be affordable. Number two, your local area may not be all that advantageous for the strategy you're trying to do, rental properties, flipping, whatever it might be. Number three, the best deals may not be available in your local area. I realize that one sounds a little bit similar to number two, but we're going to dive into these. So those are the 3 reasons. Number one, that one's kind of obvious. If a property around you is just not affordable, if you don't have the money for the down payment, is what it is. So I live in Los Angeles, and $1 million house here could easily only cost about $100,000 in another state. There's a big difference in how much money you're going to have for a down payment on $1 million house than on a $100,000 house. And the difference in the mortgage payment every month is going to be huge. So a lot of people are priced out of Los Angeles or San Francisco or New York City or any of those big cities. So your local area, you just might not be able to afford it. Whereas getting a $100,000 house elsewhere might be pretty easy. Number two, your local area may not be the most advantageous for the strategy you're trying to do. Now, different markets can be advantageous for different strategies. For example, a market that's really good for rental properties may not be as good for flipping, or vice versa. Maybe Los Angeles could be fantastic for flipping, but not so much rental properties. So let's look at Los Angeles for this example. Flipping, you might be able to do it. It could be very profitable here. But that also goes back to number one. Do you have the capital to be able to flip in a high cost of living area? Maybe, maybe not. But in general, flipping could probably work here if you know what you're doing. Rental properties, on the other hand, maybe, but the 2 big reasons that jump out at me immediately about why I'm not interested in rental properties here is: number one, you're not going to get positive cash flow every month. You're going to be paying out of pocket for quite some time, years, before you get positive cash flow or even break even. Can you afford that? That goes back to number one. Or do you want that? Does that fit into what you're trying to do? If you're wanting X number of dollars of passive income per month, you actually need income via cash flow in your pocket. So if you're paying out with negative cash flow, that doesn't totally work. The other thing about California that jumps out in my head is how tenant friendly it is. It's very disadvantageous for landlords because there are so many tenant friendly rules. It can make your life as a landlord challenging, which can ultimately also impact your returns. So flipping may work, rental properties, depends on what you're going after. So wherever you live may just not be conducive to the strategy that you're trying to pull off. It may not offer you advantageous properties in terms of investment potential. Then number three, kind of my favorite, all else aside, there might just be a better deal elsewhere. Maybe the area you live in is affordable. Maybe it's decently advantageous for the strategy that you have chosen, but maybe another market offers you a better deal. So when you're willing to invest outside of your local area, you open yourself up to being able to chase the best deals, because what are the chances that the best deal is in your backyard? Depends on your definition of a best deal, I guess, but it may just be elsewhere. So when you're trying to figure out what and where to invest, keep that in mind. A lot of people are just only comfortable investing in their local area, and that's fine. I say no deal under the sun is worth you losing sleep at night. But if you're open to the idea, I would absolutely consider investing outside your local area, because there are some advantages. And for those of us in Los Angeles or any of these expensive cities, it might be the only chance we have.